So before we go into all of this, I want to make sure that everybody understands that this is Kim Rom I'm talking to, and not necessarily in the usual Steel Series persona. This is Kim Rom himself, and I wanted to talk to you about gaming in general, especially as it pertains to the future, because a lot is happening right now, and you have like a huge background in all facets of gaming. So first and foremost, the next generation of consoles. Right now we hear everything. We hear everything from them not necessarily being as powerful as many hope they will be. Others talking about, you know, a performance factor of 10 times what we're seeing right now. What are you hoping for and why?
Well, so I'm hoping for a console that will be 10 times faster. And I think we'll see a significant performance jump from what I'm hearing. I have a fear, which is that both Sony and Microsoft, without knowing, will be trying to gun for which is more like an entertainment device in your living room that will, you know, become a central hub for all sorts of movies and stuff, and where the gaming experience like has less to do with that. That's my fear. What I'm hoping for is that we get like a really good console that will play games, and my other hope is that this will be the last generation of independent platforms. That, you know, the technology and stuff will progress so fast now that our systems in the future really should become just fucking dumb screens. It should just be, you know, that whatever game I want to play, I can play it on my tablet, or I can play it on my PC, or lying down on the couch on my console. It should just start to become screens where we have like a unified access to the games.
So what do you think of what Nintendo is doing right now? Because everybody knows that Nintendo had huge success with the Wii. And the Wii U has certainly raised a lot of questions.
Well, the Wii raised a lot of ridicule and questions too. And I think it had a significant novelty value. On the other hand, I'll tell you, like my former in-laws, the first time they came to my house and they saw the Wii, they had never played a computer game or a console game in their lives. And I had to kick them out of my apartment after like 8 hours of them playing bowling. They were completely like mesmerized and absorbed by it. Will the Wii U do that? I don't know, but I remember at E3 this year when I was talking to game journalists for my own presentations who had just gone to see the Wii U, they were all super excited, like genuinely super excited. I think Nintendo can pull it off again.
Going back to what will be the next PlayStation and Xbox 360, you have done a lot of work in esports, and esports is one of the key words everywhere you go in this industry, and certainly a facet that has also influenced consoles right now. Esports right now is going through a transition, or I should say the games are, where a lot of them are moving to free-to-play. Free-to-play in esports, is that a necessary step for the next generation of consoles?
I think the whole world will change that model. I think it's a model that makes sense. You have a product, and if you like that product, you'll consume that product. If you really like it more, then you'll buy add-ons to that product. I think that was like a natural evolution in what we see in both in gaming, but absolutely in esports. Will the consoles have to follow up with that? Yes, they will. I think the time of having a $60 product in retail is coming to an end. I don't think the game titles can support it anymore.
But from what we're seeing from especially the iOS devices right now, which are of course hugely successful, you say that you don't think $60 at retail for a new game is necessary anymore. But do you think we're at a point right now where the titles that we buy for close to $1 or maybe even less, maybe for free, is worth the time compared to what we get for our money from a full retail game right now?
No, and there's a reason why that game cost, you know, $5 or $1 and not $60. I think there is just one fundamental flaw in the business model of selling a $60 product game in retail, which is that the retailer has to make money and the distributor has to make money and the people who made the box have to make money, right? So there are all these parts of that value chain that are making money, but, you know, when you can sell directly to a consumer that can download the game, right now, I know a lot of people who wouldn't have enough broadband internet to really like download a 7 gigabyte game. But hey, that's changing. Internet is getting faster and faster. So I think this is the last generation where we'll see that. I think we'll see it for Xbox 720 or whatever we'll call it, the next generation of consoles. But after that, that download will be very, very fast for most of the world.
Okay. When talking about online platforms, you can't not mention Steam, of course. Steam has certainly changed the way I'm playing games today, and I think Valve is doing a pretty perfect job so far. What do you think? It's been rumored for long now, but what do you think a potential Steam box or Steam console or Steam hardware client would mean for the gaming market as it is today?
God, I don't know, because we don't even know what such a box would be. Without knowing what the box could be, I would say I wouldn't know. It makes sense for Valve to start thinking about these things because they really have a content distribution model. So when I say I think the era of a $60 retail game is coming to an end, they are the forefront of removing that thing, right? So if they could get a little thing in people's living rooms where they could download and buy the games and immediately play them on television, that probably makes a lot of sense. You're right, Steam has changed how I buy games. I get angry when I have to buy certain other titles because they won't be available on Steam, and I actually skip most of them. It has to be like a 4A title for me to go buy it. Just like, I want one thing, like same thing. I buy all my music in the same place. I buy all my stuff at the same place and download it to my devices and my computers. Same, and Steam for me has become that gaming go-to hub. I don't want other stuff running in the back of my computer. I'm really happy with just that one platform.
Okay, and just a general question. What is the game? Because I know the both of us have talked about like C64 games, Amiga games, tons of times. Right now, Kickstarter is the big thing for financing games. What is the one game that you're still waiting for to either get funded by Kickstarter or just find its way to the market that is an upgrade of an old title?
Elite. Elite 4. And I can't even believe that David Braben is still fucking running a gaming company and he hasn't done Elite 4 yet. If you see this, screw you. Like, I want Elite 4. I want that to play that online. That would be the greatest thing ever. And talk about a game that would fit perfectly into a home computer, a tablet, a phone. He could change the world.
Thanks.